Hello everybody, and we're about to continue our Let's Play series of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. In our last episode, we just took out the dual Dragon Riders, and now we're going to be working our way through the rest of Drangleic Castle, and then head on over to the Looking Glass Knight. So first thing we're going to do is go this way. I always find this area really cool. I think this is... I guess that's locked. Okay. So first we get to go all the way up. It's almost hauntingly quiet in this castle. Okay, we do have to get some enemies in here to load up the golem. That's another cool... Oh, I always forget about this guy right here. Every time. Okay, should be a couple of our friends. Okay, so this will start the contraption. Pretty cool. As you can see, that'll bring down the elevator. Old Knight Hammer. Cathis Chime and Soul Greatsword. Cathis Chime is pretty cool. What I remember. Sacred Chime blessed by Catha, Goddess of Tears. Hex dedicated catalyst. Cannot be used to cast miracles, though. Catha, the Goddess of Tears, is known as a compassionate being that is with us in times of tragedy, but some believe that she is a demoness that guides us toward misfortune. So if you were working on a dark build, that would be a great chime to use. Okay, we will be having another encounter with a haunted horsey. And we picked up Gower's Ring of Protection, which I would like to say helps mitigate critical damage from a backstab. Yes. Okay, we got two more of these guys right here. Oh boy. Both of them. I forget, but I believe one of these chests is a mimic, and I never remember which one. It is not that one. Firestorm, Pyromancy, I believe. I have never actually been a pyromancer, like a dedicated pyromancer in Dark Souls 2. I'm sure it's a great time though. Okay, now this one is a mimic for sure. Okay, Washing Pole and Petrified Dragon Bone. That's probably a fun katana to use as well. Okay, now we're just going to work our way around the upper area of Drangleic Castle. Right, we can't go up there yet. Come to think of it, we might still need that, but we might want to use Amber Herb. Got a gargoyle right over here. Actually surprised there aren't more gargoyles in this area. You would think there'd be like bunches and bunches of them. Great view once again to see the whole layout of the level. So we came down from there. Now we can go over here. Oh, did we miss something? I feel like that's got to be opened. We might be returning there. Okay, so we definitely missed something, because now we're back by the fire. Don't have to worry about that just yet. Because I believe there are some Pyromancer ladies, as well as another Estus class shard in that area. If I remember correctly. Okay, so he did that part. Already done this. I feel like there's nothing more up here. This door right here. A little harder than it needed to be. Okay, and there are, here we go. Completely whiffed on that one. not expecting that. There we go. Flame butterfly and repair powder. Now we don't need that anymore. I think this is our Estus Flash Shard right here. And then we can open this up. Desert Sorceress Gloves. Pretty cool. Now we've made our way through. Okay, we're gonna just get a little prepped for our big boss fight coming up. Don't need our bow, but we are gonna want our mace. I believe the Looking Glass Knight is weak to strike damage, so the mace might do fairly well. Don't need that anymore. And we probably don't need the Ring of Blades. Let's throw on our Chloranthy Ring. And we might want a little better shield. Okay, we should be good. I think we might have to also summon Benhart for this fight, just because I think he has to survive 3 fights to complete his quest line. I know we used him once for the Prowling Magus and that little baby boss fight, but other than this one, there's the one at the end, and I think there's the one with Alana, the Squalid Queen. So this might be one of the few that remain for Benhart. Not that the Looking Glass Knight is a super challenging fight, but we just might have to use Benhart to complete his questline. Key to the King's Passage. Soul Vessel and Fire Seed. And Strong Magic Shield. Okay. So the new key we just picked up. Key to the King's Passage. King Vendrick tried all manner of things to purge the curse that threatened his kingdom. When every last attempt failed, the king fled through the King's Passage. Don't think we picked up any miracles. Good. This area we will come back to. Little Milfanito right here. Have to rescue her still. This is probably one of my favorite arenas in the game coming up, just because it's raining, got that dark, almost like Gotham vibe to it. It's very cool. I actually don't think lightning does much to him. Just for fun, let's throw on our own lightning defense ring. It's nice to just use the items when you get them sometimes. Otherwise, what's the point of having them in the game, I guess? And I can't think of very many times where we get to use the lightning quartz ring. very cool. Okay, now we should be seeing some enemies come to life. Okay, there's one. There's two. There's three. Oh my goodness. They are just rushing in. Let's get some space. Don't need all three of you at the same time. Oh my. They have quite the reach on those. Just 2 more to go. Okay. Petrified something. I always like how the particle effect is in these windows. Super cool. Life gem. I think that's all of our items. We are going to want to be in human form. We'll try the spear first, just to see how our damage is, and then we'll try out the mace if it's not working as effectively as we'd like. Okay, so there's Benhart. I don't think we're going to need both summons. I think we'll be fine with just Benhart. Okay. Okay, let's cast Great Magic Barrier. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, we're only getting 93 damage there. Let's try our mace. A little better. Oh my goodness. Struck right there. That mirror is very effective at blocking magical spells. Okay, we'll take out the helper. And keep working with our mace. my. You just hang on a little longer, Benhart. And that is the Looking Glass fight, as well as the Mirror Knight, I believe he's also called. And let's just check out the soul description. Soul of the Looking Glass Knight, who challenges visitors to the Lordless Castle. Long ago, the King's Passage was a route taken by the bravest warriors to prove themselves, but now it only prevents one from pursuing the runaway king. And you can actually use his soul, I believe, to acquire the sword he uses. I've actually never used it. We're not going to be using that sword for this playthrough, however, so we won't be needing that item. It probably would look pretty cool as a Faith character, though. Okay, what was the ring we had on here again? There we go. I think we picked up another ring. I think just the flame quartz +1 potentially. And I think some bonfire aesthetics. Yes, we are now up to 3 for those. Not exactly sure what we can use the aesthetics on yet. Not sure we'll be needing anything. I know Blinding Bolt can be used on if you fight the old Iron King once again and trade his soul in, but Blinding Bolt requires like 65 faith, and I don't think we're going to have anywhere near that. And we're already going to have to spice down the Sunlight Spear miracle, because that's like 55 faith. Don't need our mace anymore. We can put on our bow. Okay, looking good. Green Blossom. It's pretty cool that you can light the torch just at any random fire. Now this is actually one of my favorite areas of the game coming up. It's got a magical quality to it that is just very immersive and atmospheric and just kind of beautiful. The Shrine of Amana. It's just such a cool area, in my opinion. We will be taking on this area next. First, we're going to head back to Majula. We're going to use up the Looking Glass Knight Soul. Maybe get 2 levels with that.
Is that a shard you found? Here, let me see it, so that I may help you to see light, to see hope, however faint it might be.
Okay, we can get all the endurance we want, level 30. And we still have 6 levels to go, potentially for attunement or adaptability. Let's see if there's anything we want to upgrade.
I knew.
We don't have any Titanite chunks. Don't have any large shards. Plenty of arrows.
Don't waste my time.
I knew you'd be back.
We did use a little bit of our life gem supply. I don't think there's really anything else we have going on here.
Thank you kindly.
Anyway, I think that's gonna about do it for this one. So in our next episode, we'll be heading back to Shrine of Amana, and it's a very long area, so it might take an episode or two, but should be fun. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll be talking again real soon.